Now, if you think you can master the knowledge, sat in your own front parlour with your blue book in one hand and your girlfriend in the other, accepting your presence, Miss Staveley, watching Liverpool win 1-0 in the last 3 seconds of match of the day, thank you, good night, and God bless, because you can't. There are knowledge schools that will guide you. But the only way to learn the knowledge is by climbing onto your bike and doing the sod. Every single street of it. There is no other way. And I'll tell you a little secret. 7 out of the 10 of you sitting here today will never make it. Everybody happy?
Happy? Always have been, mate. I could write a bloody book on happiness. Cheapest book on the market. Bound to be. There'll be no bleeding pages in it.
Oi! Get your finger out, Noddy. Car's depreciating the wet.
I've been depreciating since I was born, mate. And I was worth sod all then.
Can't be a minute, sir.
Put him in his place.
Happy at my work. Happy at home. Lillian did competitions. Spot the ball, place in order the best features of the latest Ford Fiesta, crosswords by the 1,000. And she hadn't a clue. Never won nothing. And she reckoned I was a disaster. That's how I got my nickname, wasn't it? Titanic. She hadn't spoken to me since her honeymoon, 17 years previous. She never said why.
Now, just in case you're all having too good a time, one last thought. On page 2 of your forms, you answer the following 2 questions, which are deliberately in heavy black type. 11A. Have you ever been convicted of any offence or been bound over? 11B. Are you the subject of any outstanding charge or summons? All of you answered no. All of you told the truth. Because we've checked, as we always continue to do, right through your career as a cabbie. If you ever have one, that is. So, if your hobby is mugging old ladies, or driving a vehicle with a gallon of martinis inside you and a cherry on your head, go into politics, not cab driving. Because one conviction ever, you're back in the bus queue. Right. Now, the knowledge sounds impossible. It isn't. Otherwise, there'd be no such phenomenon as the London cabbie. It is true that no taxi driver in no other city, in no other country in the world has to know a fraction of what you have to know. And not many brain surgeons either. But there we are. That's how we built an empire. And, no doubt, how we knocked the bleeder down again. We live, we learn. What we, in our ignorance, call knowledge. Now, the next
What the hell was I letting myself in for? I mean, I was only doing it for Janet, wasn't I? She'd got this mental attitude sort of thing. No job, no nothing, not even living together. I mean, the acrobatics fellas go through just to, you know, get their end away and that. Now that's knowledge. We live, we never bloody learn. Until then, the highlight of my day had been meeting Janet for her dinner break. Well, edited highlight really, she didn't get long. Home time, I'd do an action replay and meet her again. All morning with nothing to do but wait till 12:30 and all afternoon waiting for 5:30. It's like I was a baby still on the breast, waiting for me next feed. All I had was Janet. It's all I wanted. She loved me and all.
Let me get out of the bloody gates.
The only place we could be on our own was her dad's garage. You see, I was banned from her mum and dad's flat, and she was banned from mine. Her old lady didn't want to get in serious with a dead leg on the dole, and mine thought she was only after me for me dole money. Then, one night, Janet's sister, Margaret Louise, caught us discussing the American involvement in Cambodia.
All right, Miss Bloody Piggy. What's it take to keep your mouth shut?
A skateboard.
There was one advertised second-hand in the evening paper, house up Pentonville way, which is how we came to wander in the Knowledge Boys' caff that day, and how I came to be here, now, wishing I wasn't.
Now take these back to the young lady at the appointments window. She will book your first appointment, which means your first test. So it isn't called an appointment. Come to that, it isn't called a test either. It's called an appearance. Funny old world we live in. Now that first appearance will be in 56 days' time. Your next one 56 days after that, and so on. Eventually, if you're still with us. It will be every 28 days, finally every 14. How long it takes you before you get your license and your pretty green badge is up to you. And, no doubt, God. If you're a genius, it might take a year. On the other hand, it might take 2, or 7, or 10. If it looks as if it's taking longer than that, I should pack it in and have a go at ballet dancing. Any questions? In that case, thank you and good luck. Mr. Weller. You didn't quite tell the truth, did you?
Eh?
You're not averse, I noticed, to standing on your accelerator.
Sorry.
November 18, 1966, Brixton Road, 45 miles per hour.
1966? I wasn't even bloody born.
I told you we'd check. Watch it. Yes, Mr. Margolis.
I just wanted to say how... Well, my father's a cabbie sort of thing. And his father before him, and the wife's like, and 2 of my brothers. And how, you know, well, being in the blood, really, I expect... I feel I'm already... Well, not already. Anyway, they all wish to be remembered to you. Well, not my granddad, of course. And to pass on their very best wishes.
Mr. Margolis, passing the knowledge is different from everything else in the world. It's unique. It's not who you know, it's what you know. Know what I mean?
All organised then? Do we have lift off?
I think I'll pack it in.
Oh, nice. Nothing like starting off on the right foot, eh?
I'll never learn it all, Janet.
You haven't tried yet.
Can't do nothing, me.
Here we go again. Thanks. That's what a girl really likes to hear.
But what if it takes me 7 years?
What else have you got to do? Sorry.
I'll be past it.
Some blokes take a year, you said.
Yeah, I'm me, though, ain't I? I'm not other blokes. I never have been.
Chris, it's your first run. You're 468 to learn. They're not coming riding past you. Anyway, half my sodding bottom drawers on this.
You're at work all day. After work's the only chance we get for
Well,
a
that's
quick...
why you're doing it, ain't it, you Burke? The quicker you get the knowledge, the quicker we can have a quick everything. Now get lost and mind the roads.
Yeah, we'll get lost. Right, page 1, list 1. Manor House Station to Gibson Square. Now, where the hell's Manor House Station for a kick-off?
Well, what's your A to bloody's head for?
What a joke this is. Yeah.
What?
Don't fancy coming with me, do you?
Chris, there's a great big world out there.
Oh, no.
Well, then.
Not that I didn't appreciate her reasoning, mind you. Lashing out her post office savings for me moped, me oilskins and that. It was like buying her own engagement ring in a way. It meant everything to Janet, the knowledge.
What knowledge?
I informed you what knowledge. Pity you missed it, darling. I've got a lovely speaking voice.
But what about your kitchen installing?
That's daytime, isn't it?
And what's this?
Evenings, isn't it?
Mine and all.
What?
What about my evenings? Out. Me wrestling. Me drag acts at the White Lion. Me mail order book. Me odd chicken in the bleeding basket. We like a ride out of a sodding evening.
Well, that's gone the way of all flesh and all. The Viva turned into a moped, 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Gordon, you...
Right. This is me under this lot, not anybody. Gordon Weller. All right? Oh, hell.
What?
That's life, isn't it?
What is?
I only want a Jenny Riddle, don't I? Take me half an hour to find it, let alone get it out.
I know the feeling.
Cheerio, love.
Typical.